Hello, my name is Yolanda Felix. I go to ASA College. My major is Healthcare Administration. I've been in school since 2009. I finished an associate degree in office technology, medical office technology at Hostos College. I went to ASA and got a associate degree in medical office administration. I decided to go to get the BA program, which is the healthcare management program. I am in this now. Something a little bit about myself is that I've been in the beauty business for 30 years. At some point I figured I needed to do something different. I'm still doing hair and other things related to the beauty business. The other thing is I love just advancing and becoming more. I think everyone should, excel to do as much as they can in their pursuit. So I think I've done some, and I still have a little bit more goal to consider. When I want to talk about is people who may find themselves in how we call a word sabotage their life. They may be in a situation where they're not comfortable, when they're not meeting their goals. For instance, deadlines. Like there's a day where I can find that I'm very nervous about not having met the homework on time, and then I feel that I'm feeling red. I'm feeling this heat come over me. Very uncomfortable, not getting that deadline. But I've decided that when that happens, instead of being, getting flustered, I say, okay, God, this is for you. You take this from me because I can't handle it. I'm going to do the best that I can. And somehow it works out. So this is the little bit of advice that I would say is that in that area that just, take your time, do the best you can. This is what I do. The other thing is when you find that, there are other people who are different than yourself, hear them out. Make sure that you are not closing them down, because then it's only any opportunity that's to get you closer to a relationship that works out. It could be a business-wise type of relationship, or some kind of work, team effort, or project. You want to really allow people to have room to expand and be themselves. And that's what I find when I've worked in my life. So I have to say something. I'm saying a lot. Anyway, I'm not comfortable with speeches at all. I guess because I'm looking at myself talk while I'm on the camera, so that's not comfortable. I prefer someone to take the camera from me and do it themselves to me. But this is what it is. So I hope you like my film, today. And if there's anything that I can work on, that's going to take some time, but I prefer someone holding the camera instead of me. So with all due respect, please feel free to give me any kind of advice. So that's pretty much it. I wish you and us all to have a successful communication class, and get better, bigger, and better in this. So farewell, and I'll talk to you in networking. Okay. One more thing. I have been working as a release information specialist at the Woodhull Hospital Department. And this type of work is releasing information, making sure that we follow the HIPAA compliance. HIPAA is a very strong area that we follow. We must, because we're releasing information to requesters. Requesters are patients, government, insurance, doctors. They have to follow an application that's appropriate. We have to make it medical necessity, documentation necessity. Everything must match, where we examine the requester, and then they pay for, most of the requesters pay for their release of their documents. When we talk about government, we talk about judicial, that are looking for cases and medical documentation related to a case. We have to be very, very careful not to breach who is giving and handling this information. This is what part of my job. I work for the SciEx Corporation, and there's so much training in this. I've had close to a 90-day to 1 year of training, and consistently in academy. And there's room for growth in this corporation. I had put my BA program on hold for about a year and a half, and I was at Lehman College halfway done. When you go to ASA, for me, this worked because I don't have to be going to go take the train to go to class. I'm home. I can do it. I can look like crap with my hair pulled this way or that way, which is really easy. And that is, I thank God for ASA, because it was, everything just enveloped one degree to the next. And I have people who know me, and this is my recommendation, is that because we're in the health field, just correlated, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping to become a manager in one of the unit departments, especially specializing medical records. So this is my advice: is have a happy heart, be healthy, eat healthy, and not eat, and get sleep, and do your work. And that feels so bad. Try to do everything on time. I mean, there's times when, like yesterday, I could not even figure out how to go and use this YouTube. And I did. And I did it the whole wrong way, like for 4 or 5 hours. And then finally, here I am. I got it done. So I hope that you enjoy this. Okay? So goodbye. Have a good day. Bon voyage. Ciao. Jean.